Why has that man ever had in my courtroom?
Talking to you, Africa man.
Oh, me.
You wearing a hat in the courtroom, buddy.
It's a wig.
Rip it off. Hey, oh my god.
Put it back on. Put it back on.
Get a haircut.
Oh no, this is fresh. What do you mean?
Take a seat, mate.
Very fresh. Take a seat, please, sir. Looks like everyone's here. The party is about to start. Alright, everyone, my name is Junior Magistrate Woodman. I'm here today to hear the case of Victoria Police versus Dave Bushman. I just want to have anyone doing any outbursts or any of that kind of stuff in my courtroom, please. Prosecution, please step forward. I'd like you to list the charges today, evidence, and witnesses you may be bringing forward.
Hello, Your Honor. So the charges today is just going to be discharge a weapon in a public place. The evidence I have for you is a photograph of the bullet cartridges on the ground, a transcript of the bullet cartridges, a gunshot residue test from the individual at the time of the firing, and my own testimony.
Very good. Please step forward and give that evidence to me. And don't be alarmed if I stand up sometimes during the trial. It means I'm just looking at the evidence. You in the back, take that helmet off. Thank you. All right. What kind of sentences are you expecting here today, Victoria Police?
Victoria Police is looking for a minimal sentence, as the defendant was quite calm with me during the cells. Just looking to charge the individual for the single charge.
All right, very good. Please take a seat. All right, defense, please step forward, identify yourself. I see two people there. I'm assuming one of them is Dave Bushman, and the other one is his lawyer.
Yes, hi. I'm representing Dave Bushman. With what the police officers said, those bullets that they have photographed is pretty much hearsay. You can't prove.
One moment, ma'am. You'll have your chance to provide testimony. What we're going to be proceeding with today is I'd like to hear your name, and if you would like the charge to be read out as it explained to you, and then we'll be asking you guilty or not guilty.
Okay.
So
well,
we'll start for your name, please.
Yeah, I'm Messina Moon.
Messina, do you have any evidence or testimony today, or will it be just your testimony you'll be providing?
Yeah, just the testimony of my client on his behalf.
No problems. You're not going to be presenting your client for any questions or anything like that?
No.
Excellent. And in regards to the charge, would you like that to be read out?
No.
No? Okay, excellent. And in regards to this particular charge, discharging a weapon in a public place, I'm assuming you'll be going for a not guilty today?
That is correct.
Not a problem. Okay, please take a seat. All right, prosecution, please step forward, present your case. You will have 8 minutes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Earlier today, at around about 3 o'clock, myself, Melbourne 200, was driving down towards Pool Hole to the Pool Hole area just to do a regular check. Upon arrival on the scene, I saw a Mr. Bushman holding a firearm and discharge it not once but twice on scene. After which I radioed in for backup, just as I did not want to approach Mr. Bushman by myself, as that would have been dangerous for myself. After a little time, once my backup had arrived, he had stepped outside a pool hole and seemed to have handed the firearm over to another individual, which then proceeded to shoot at police with the firearm.
Nah.
I see. Is that all your testimony today?
Yes, that is.
In regards to you saw him holding a weapon, I see in this photograph it says that there's some little bit of information there saying that the shell casings might be a little bit cold. What was the time difference between you seeing the weapon being used and that photograph being taken?
So the time difference was about 5 to 10 minutes as the individual was once handed the firearm, started shooting at police, and I had to take into account with once he had unfortunately succumbed to some of his injuries after we discharged our weapons back at him. I did do medical on him and unable to get to the casing straight away, as my priority was making sure he was okay.
And what was the time difference between the incident with the firearm and you taking this GSW?
That was
gunshot residue. Sorry, GSR.
That was almost a minute within him firing his firearm.
I see. Okay. All right. Thank you, prosecution. Please take a seat. All right, defense. Please step forward. Present your case. You have 8 minutes, just like prosecution.
Thank you for that. So firstly, my client wasn't provided a search receipt, nor was he found to have a gun in his possession. I know that the police officer says that he was seen to have given someone a gun. I believe that that's hearsay. You cannot prove that. Those bullets, if they were cold, I just do not believe that they would need to be Mr. Bushman's at all.
I see.
Yeah, he was also not read his rights. There were also no other witnesses that have come forward. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty black and white.
Okay, does the defense rest?
Yes.
All right, please take a seat. All right, I'm going to adjourn to my chambers. I'm going to look at this photograph and this evidence a bit closer. Be back in a couple of minutes. All right, so this is a tough one. He's saying the GSR, or the gunshot residue, was taken a couple of minutes after the incident. Now it says 15:10 on the timestamp. The photo says 15:22. He says the incident happened at approximately 3. So double check some stuff. Let's see what we can do here. All right, just got a couple more questions. Victoria Police, just like confirmation, how soon did you perform the GSR, and was that before or after the photo was taken?
That was before the photo was taken. The GSR was given to the individual within approximately 2 minutes of him firing his firearm, as I had to wait till backup arrived.
And then how long for the photo?
The photo was approximately 5 to 10 minutes after the discharge.
Can I please speak as well, just to that?
You may, yes.
My client was at about 2:30 at the firing range, so that would explain the gunshot residue. And then he had proceeded to go to Pool Hall.
I see. Okay. This is a bit of a tough one. The gunshot residue and photo timelines do seem to be together. Victoria Police, what kind of firearm was this? Did you actually see what kind it was? Was it a pistol or anything special?
This was a Tech 9 automatic firearm.
And did the serial numbers come back to anything specific?
Negative.
Used in any other crimes previously?
Negative. I did not get to check the exact serial number of the firearm, as the firearm was used in another incident to shooting police at that same time.
I see. In regards to this one, it's, as I said, this is a bit of a difficult one. It's becoming a he said, she said. And it's, in my opinion, looking at the evidence, Mr. Cody's testimony is that the defendant will be found guilty here today. It's very reluctant. I will only provide the absolute minimum sentencing, which is only 45 weeks up at Port Phillip. My ruling is final. Court is dismissed.
I mean, it's better than 50.
Fuck's the proof, mate.
Jesus, how you get a lawyer and you still lose?
Evening,
How
Miss
are you?
Fats. How are we doing? Oh, I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good.
marvelous. It's a diff one, the old discharging a weapon in a public place.
Especially without the weapon, but the photographs, the timelines, and things like that all kind of lined up. It's a difficult one. I would have lent towards actually giving him a dismissal, but that's not dismissal.
Come on, people! Someone give him some. There we go.
Handcuff, what do you want?
That will be a petty contempt of court on top. Officers, petty contempt of court on top.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to control the
Your Honor.
situation back there. Evening, officer. Would you like the evidence, or...?
I was just going to ask if do you want any extra weight added onto the.
I can't add extra weeks for petty contempt, but obviously he's assaulting an officer at the moment, and that's up to you, whether you would like that to be held a bit higher. Yeah, I don't think there'd be a problem with that one.
Yeah.
You can
Do you want
add
me
that
to
one.
collect the evidence for the officer?
Yes, please. Here we go. I'll give this to you now.
Yes, as Mr. Supreme, I think told us last night. Yes, just add it on if someone assaults a police officer.
Very well. Get up the... If Mr. Cody wishes to come back, we're going to upgrade that charge and assault police, as witnessed by myself and others. Petty contempt of court, and we're going to upgrade that to 110 weeks. He shows absolutely
210?
no 110, sir.
Oh,
110.
yes.
And yeah, and I just noticed the court dock is still open.
I believe he's gone. He just escaped.
And add a warrant for arrest, evade,
where do I
escape
try to
lawful
become
custody.
mayor?
And get rid of that man. Get him out of here.
He's really annoying.
No.
Bloody Tory police always leaving stuff unlocked. Anyway, I've got another court case later on this afternoon.
You enjoy that.
This-
I just came and flew in to fix my
Oh, your hours? Yes, yes.
I think I've done. You know,
Oh,
you
I
do
guess
the
we
early
can
shit.
What's up, sir?
Where do I apply to become mayor?
You need to go across the hall. It's like directly across the hall, and to the left-hand side in the voting room, you'll see a large desk where you can pick up a mayor campaign voting form, which you'll need to go and get some signatures.
Thank you very much. You know, it's so simple.
You're welcome.
It's so
Victoria
simple.
Police, do you want this knife that someone gave me last
Oh, I don't
night?
want it.
Yeah, yeah.
We keep getting stuff given to us randomly. I found a knife in a bin once.
Alright, repeat last, sorry, Luke.
I'm sure
he seems like-
they'll get him.
I don't think they will. But you know, it's more or less amusing. These cupcakes aren't filling me up at the moment.
No, sometimes I like to go down to Uwu and grab a full meal. Sometimes I go up and get the wheel at the casino. You ever tried betting on the wheel?
Oh, you know, I feel like if I have left my compounds of my chambers of this office.
Don't ever be afraid. Don't be afraid to leave the house. This is fine. This is a safe space, but outside might be a little bit dangerous.
It's not a safe space outside. They're all animals. They're all animals.
They're all filthy, dirty animals. They're all going to jail. They're all going to jail.
They're all
of them.
guilty.
They're all guilty.
Guilty of sticking fingers.
Very good. All right. Have a good evening, sir.